The Royal Rumble is the best WWE pay-per-view. Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another video. let's try to get to this video again. 15 thumbs up if we could. We smashed it on the other video. We got like 21 thumbs up. Let's get this one to like 15. All right, so the Royal Rumble is the best WWE pay-per-view. Now, I know that there's people who say, but WrestleMania is the biggest WWE pay-per-view. It's just the biggest. It's big. But the Royal Rumble is, obviously the top four pay-per-view. You have WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. Royal Rumble is the start of WrestleMania season. We're going to be on the road to WrestleMania. And we start the year off with a bang. And, why? Like, so not only is it the best, but it's my favorite pay-per-view. I wait all year for this pay-per-view, for the Royal Rumble match. Now, in WrestleMania, you just look forward to the pay-per-view, whatever, blah, 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 whatever, fine. But every year you look forward to the Royal Rumble match. You have elements of surprise and this and that. Now, WWE is trying to kill the element of the surprise. They just announced Edge. They had Edge announce that he's in the Royal Rumble. They're announcing people left and right. They're doing a special on WWE Backstage about announcing picks and shit, but it's still, hopefully, we still got a couple more surprises. It looks like, hopefully, if they don't try to fucking ruin it for ratings and this and that. But it's still the best and honestly my favorite. You have moments, where you have John Cena. He came back at like number 30 in like 2008, I believe, and he came and he won it. You have Edge returning at the Royal Rumble. You have all these great moments. MVP returning last year. You have legends that return. I can't even think. I can't even think right now, honestly. Hopefully, there's no Goldberg or Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble match. I mean, Brock Lesnar, I don't mind. He's better than Goldberg. But if you're gonna have Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble, don't do it. Just have Keith Lee win it, and then you do Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee. But, you can have all these big names in the Royal Rumble. You don't know who the fuck. Seriously, I don't expect Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar hasn't even been on, if you know the Twitter account WrestleVotes, they haven't, they said the top four names for WrestleMania are, Goldberg, The Rock, John Cena, and The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar's not even fucking as a rumor, speculation, So he could be a genuine, real surprise, and that's what I love about this pay-per-view. That's what I love about the Royal Rumble. Surprise, and I remember in 2016, even though WWE ruined it, they're like, oh shit, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura and the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, and we were like, we'll see. We were still shocked that AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble. I think he was number 3, guys. I remember this moment, and that's also what the Royal Rumble is about. It's about moments and returns. Obviously, last year was Edge, but remember where you were when AJ Styles they came back to the WWE officially, because he was released when WWE purchased WCW. So I don't think he really did anything. I don't even think he had a match on the main roster. But his debut. And it's absolutely insane, and who can be the surprises this year? And obviously I made my prediction of Carlito, but this is the best WWE pay-per-view. Forget about besides the big four and maybe Money in the Bank, because that's also one of my favorites. I mean, who gives a shit about the other pay-per-views? This is one of the pay-per-views to watch. And it's my favorite, man. This is a fun match. You have 30. It's like a battle royal, but instead you have the entrances. You know, you have things like Kofi Kingston you look forward to every year. What the fuck is he gonna do to avoid elimination? What can R-Truth? I don't even know about Kofi, but what can R-Truth? Oh, maybe this year it could be John Morrison, since to replace Kofi if Kofi doesn't return. What can R-Truth do to like look lost and shit? I remember that moment where R-Truth, he got into the match, or he went into under the ring to get a ladder, and he thought it was like a ladder match and shit. It was so funny. Like, these are the moments that you won't forget. It's a fun match, and it's also about building new talent. So, let's say you want to make Bianca Belair a star. What can you do? Have her win the Royal Rumble. Keith Lee, what can you have him do? Win the Royal Rumble. And even for like someone like Daniel Bryan, he's an established star and shit. He can still win it. I mean, there's still some compelling television for him to do when, you know, so this is absolutely, like, I love this pay-per-view. I love this this night. I mean, there are Royal Rumble pay-per-views besides the matches itself that are great and shit like that. So, you know, like, I tweeted this out and now I turned it into a video. The Royal Rumble is the best WWE pay-per-view. Seriously, it is. It is, honestly. You know, I mean, WrestleMania is big. Kind of too long, I guess. I mean, like, I don't mind pay-per-views being long, but if you're gonna be long, at least, like, be good. Like, but, you know, we don't know what we're gonna get with WrestleMania, but, you know, Royal Rumble is less than WrestleMania, at least, well, before the 2-night split, but, you know what I mean. But, you know, there's going to be less matches on the card this Sunday because obviously it's the Royal Rumble. And, you know, it's just, I love the surprise factor. And, like, I really hope, like, WWE doesn't keep blowing this away, pissing this away by announcing people. Because, like, could you imagine, like, the Edge comeback? Like, you don't have to go out and get another person to be your surprise because you already have Edge on your roster. He already has a contract, a deal. You know, you don't have to go out and, you know, waste your money and shit. You know what I mean? But whatever, it is what it is. But I'm still looking forward to it. It's gonna be different this year with no crowd really in attendance, just people on the fucking shit. But yeah, you know, honestly, like, I look forward to the Royal Rumble every year, you know, the match. And this year, and recently you be getting two. So you be getting the men's and the women's. So there you go. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed what you saw in this video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on. Let's get this to 15 thumbs up, guys. I love you.